All right, Will Platt from Career Cheat Code. CareerCheatCode.com is a website that we created to help people understand what industries are going to grow the fastest over the next decade, and then figure out also what they're interested in, what they like to do, and what they're good at. If we can match up what you're good at with what is actually growing in America or is projected to grow over the next 10 years, then that means that you should have increased job security because you're finding a job where people are actually looking for workers. Rather than getting into something where people are not looking for people to work there. So today I want to talk a little bit about 2011 in review. It's January 2012. And 2011 was actually a very good year for employment. I know a lot of people, it's hard to understand that because there are just so many people that are unemployed still that were laid off because of the recession. A lot of young people, obviously the rates of employment are much worse than for older workers. But for the year of 2011, we actually added in the private sector, private companies, not government companies or government jobs, we added 1.9 million jobs. Now there was also, for government employment, there was a decrease of about 280,000 jobs, and that's because states and the federal government are getting less revenue from taxes because so many people are laid off, so they're laying off people to cut costs. But there was actually an increase again of almost 2 million jobs for the year. That's a very good number. It's not nearly enough. There's still a lot of people that are unemployed, but it is a huge improvement over where we were in January of last year. When you look at the type of jobs that people are hiring right now, it's in manufacturing. So it's in the Midwest part of it. It's in the Carolinas. You're seeing some hospital jobs and healthcare jobs across the nation, some education jobs. That's also one of the jobs that's projected to grow the fastest over the next decade. Mining actually added jobs. Construction, not so much, but over the next couple of years, because of population growth, there should be an increased need for construction just because we have 3 million new people that are entering the country, whether it's by birth or by from some other country, and basically construction has been static for about 3 years, meaning there's really no increase in supply, no new homes are being built, but there's all these new people that are coming to the U.S. and need somewhere to live. Eventually they run out of room cramming into the same houses, and so eventually they're going to have to either buy or rent other places, and so there'll be either landlords, they're going to buy these places and rent them out, or these people are going to find jobs and are going to purchase the homes. But something needs to give when you have a fixed number of houses and increase the number of people that need houses. So construction should start to pick up here pretty soon. There were also in leisure and hospitality, there was an increase in jobs. There were increase in retail sales, in transportation and warehouse. So there's really a lot of positions where they are increasing jobs, and so that should be an encouragement for all of you out there. Now, what our site also does, it tells you over the next 10 years which jobs, which industries are projected to grow the fastest in the U.S. And I would say that generally you want to avoid really going into education to get a degree in something like mining or manufacturing or these types of jobs, because a lot of them are being sent overseas as globalization continues to increase and the ease of being able to do that becomes so much better. But there are definitely some jobs that cannot be outsourced. You can't outsource a teaching job. You can't outsource a service job, a waiter job, a trucking job. So there are definitely some positions that always have to be in the U.S. And for those types of positions, those are the type of things that we talk about on the website and show you which ones might fit the stuff that you're good at and like to do. All right, so hope that's a help, and visit our site and check us out.